All right, Arty friends, it's time for some new paints.
New paint?
Collaging, all sorts of things. We'll get into it here in just a second. Y'all, the struggle is real. And it is almost every day.
Almost every day.
There we go. That's better. Now I'm not getting all...
Oh, I don't even have my one light on here. How's that?
Hi, everybody. It's Thursday. We got thoughts.
Certainly helped out with my reading here. I'm really glad you printed this large. It helps me out.
I figure.
It's just one page.
All right, so we got Thursday Thoughts and Arty Fun happening today. There's new paints. We found out who they're from. Hey, Deb, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Swatched every one of them.
And she did make the note. She's like, hey, these are a little more transparent than you might suspect. Suspect. Okay, where? See, she turned on one light and it messes
I thought
with
that was in the way I moved it. I don't know that it is.
Okay. All right. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
I'm also going to turn on her camera thing and then see if I can mess with that a little bit because it's doing weird things. And then I did do an update like right at the beginning. I mean, literally. And I was like, well, let's see how that goes, you know.
Hopefully they fixed whatever they...
They didn't.
They didn't?
No. Not the thing that I wanted them to fix.
Well, dadgum.
Dadgum. All right. So, let's say hello to everybody. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you're here. We like to know that you're here because we're an already friendly bunch of folks. How I know you're here. Say hello over there. I say hello back to you. If you're watching on replay, we love you just the same. The way to say hello to us is down below in the comments. Thumbsy upsies, y'all. That's very important. That's the like it button down there. There's a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Because that's the #1 way you can support this channel. #2 way is showing up and liking it. And watching more of it. That's how we get this thing, you know, do the thing. Thing. Let's say hello to everybody. Participants, we've got Lucy, Adrian, Anne, Seminole Mind. That is Sue. Sue, it was one. There was a question regarding the tiny little words.
Yes.
Can you watch over in chat to see what she says about that? And where?
I can't see it very good from
well,
here.
hold on to that, or just message me if you would.
That would be good to message.
I said that you had made them.
I was under the impression that she had too. That she had some kind of a
Miriam
program or something.
Yeah, I would
to make them. She said she was getting better at it. So I'm not sure exactly what that means.
I don't know either. But see, that's better. I know you don't like it shining bright in your face, but
it
does light you up. Just saying. All right, we've got Becky, Caroline, Carrie Griffiths. He's Carrie the Crafter, Cookie Wookie. Mo. Darcy's here. Dory, Eddie, Ellen, Gray Like Gray, Handy Scandy. That's Nancy. Nancy, you were so close to getting me that little link that I need, and then we'll collab. It is a little harder than you think. I'm just saying, don't be hard on yourself because it ain't easy. It still baffles me a bit. Okay. Jeanette, we got the Jeanettes representing, and tell Sister Jackie hello. Joanne, Carla, Keeks Hunt, that's Keisha. Oh, it's Marge, is it Marish or Mary Jean? There we go. I bet it's Mary Jean McKinnon. Hello and welcome. Nancy Lee's here. Patty's here. Panka, Ricky Nordmeyer, Rosemary, Susie, the Shelley Studio, that's Margle, Star Trotter, that's Linda. Susie, think I said Susie. Vanessa, Virginia, Zalike House, she's our pal. Zany Love, that's Bobby. All right, my Arty friends, if I missed you, please give me some extra pinky hello hands like Gerald did and like Griffin Shell. That's Rhonda. She sent another one. Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to go look at it right now because I can do that. I know that's not maybe what we all want to spend our time doing.
Oh, did you know Sister Susie's birthday today?
Oh, well, happy birthday, Sister Susie. Did you reach out to her?
I did reach out to her.
Well, that's good.
She always sends me a birthday card. I always feel terrible because I never do send her one. I don't send anybody cards. Well, that's not entirely true. But, yeah.
Wonderful. All right, Nancy, it has been accepted. Well, I think so. It's thinking about it. There we go. I might be confusing things, doing too many things at once, but that was a little scary.
All right, I have two things here. First of all, I want to read you this quotation. From, I heard it on Parkrose Permaculture, Angela. And she says, "We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children." And it's a Lakota Sioux Native American. And they cited a whole bunch of different sources. And I just kind of wanted to address that because, you know, most of that BS is because it was something that was originally said by somebody that may have said it in their own language, and when it was translated, that's when it started, you know, the other people started picking it up. That's what I assume. But anyway, it had a myriad of attributions. I chose to go with Lakota.
Yeah.
All right, now this was, you know, I've kind of been delving into this whole thing on women voting because they're trying to make it so we can't vote again. And I came across this.
They're very scared of us, y'all.
This letter that Abigail Adams wrote to John Adams when he was in, you know, in Washington, and she was still in Massachusetts. By the way. Okay.
Wait, so what year was this? Did you write that down?
Yes, I did write this. It was in 1776. This is when he went up to do the constitutional stuff. You know, that stuff that all those white men were up there doing.
Those white men.
Abigail, and they had a lovely correspondence, a very intellectually challenging and exciting kind of. She was a reader. And I think that, and she was definitely his intellectual equal, if not maybe a little bit smarter, because she knew how to work him. That's what women do. Okay, so part of the letter, this is part of the letter. She says, "By the way, in the new code of laws, which I suppose it will be necessary for you to make, I desire you would remember the ladies and be more generous and favorable to them than your ancestors. Do not put such unlimited power into the hands of husbands. Remember, all men would be tyrants if they could. If particular care and attention is not paid to the ladies, we are determined to foment a rebellion, and will not hold ourselves bound to any law in which we have no voice or representation. That your sex are naturally tyrannical is a truth so thoroughly established as to admit of no dispute. But such of you as wish to be happy willingly give up the harsh title of master for the more tender and endearing one of a friend. Why then not put it out of the power of the vicious and lawless to use us with cruelty and indignity with impunity? Men of sense in all ages abhor these customs, which treat us only as the vassals of your sex. Regard us, then, as beings placed by Providence under your protection, and in imitation of the Supreme Being, making use of that power only for our happiness." Now, I went ahead and read some more things about that, and really, the original take was she was encouraging her husband to allow women to vote. She was not. And there's lots of other. We want to think that, but the even a movement didn't happen until 72 years later. So I really don't think that was on her mind. However, in the state of New Jersey, we're always, making fun of New Jersey. New Jersey's first constitution.
Cam's here. Some of y'all get that. Sorry. That's how my brain. It's just. Carry on.
New Jersey's first constitution in 1776 enfranchised all adults worth 50 pounds who had resided in the country for a year. Okay? So, and Mariah, we're going to talk more about this during call, but in 1790, the law actually said he or she, and women cast ballots in the state until 1807, when a new election law restricted eligibility to free white male citizens. And we'll talk more about that in call.
That's on Saturday. Once she finalizes her title, I'll get it scheduled. But I do believe that we will be on schedule with our 3:30 time frame. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing going on?
Nothing going on as of yet.
All right. I'm ready to go topside, and I've got some stuff to share with you.
All right. And welcome to everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat, and I will get you helloed.
I'm just going to get some of this stuff out of here so that I don't have to be dealing with it.
Give those thumbsy upsies, y'all. Come on now.
Okay. So, Izzy loves pulling this paint off. And she did this the other night to me, and I'm sitting here, I've got my computer right here, and she's just flipping it over there on the edge of the computer. And I'm going, Izzy, don't do that. And she says, well, I don't know what to do with it. I said, well, I don't either. Here, hand it to me. So I just glued it down to this little piece of paper. And then I took one of my pots of paint and set it down on there and traced around it and made a circle. And Mariah says, it looks like somebody in a cave painting, a mama holding a baby.
Isn't that nice?
Can you see that? And that's just, this is what we do here. Just take those little bits of paint on there once they get thick enough. And she's smart enough now, she realizes. She says, oh, that one's not, I can't, that one's not going to be.
She knows what she can work with.
That's not going to be a good pull, she says. But now I think this is really kind of pushing it a little bit. But see what's interesting, the back side sometimes looks completely different than the front side.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share that with you as a little, thing that you can do. Make a little medallion. I'm going to fit that in my little book. I don't know exactly how, but somehow. All right. Now I wanted to share with you.
Hi, Julie.
And I'm going to share all of the wonderful birthday presents that came later.
Yeah.
Some of them came from far away. Trying to get it so that I'm not having stuff fall over here. Okay.
Now, why is the camera crooked all of a sudden? Or I just didn't think about it because you had a bunch of stuff on there, so it's not as noticeable. There we go. She bumped it.
I probably did.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah, we're
straight?
good
Okay.
now.
Now, these are Susan papers by Susan Gantz.
Now, these are special. I, in fact, made a whole new listing because these packets are much different. Well, they're not much different. They're just, like, there's more.
There are. And Susan, I did not pick one because I thought they were so special that I just really did not want to.
We have 13 of them. I've also said
that's it.
And I've also set it to you can only order one per order.
Yes.
Please and thank you. Let's share with everybody.
So
she has a list in every one of them.
Every one of them. Every one of them has a list.
And they smell fantastic.
And it says you can safely use whatever paints, crayons, dyes you wish on these papers. They do not react with water. The one exception, as noted, is alcohol ink on mineral paper. I use both Jelly Arts plate and gel press plates. I hope you have fun playing.
She even told you like who she learned the, little processes and things, people that.
I mean, there's a bunch of information here. Now, I'm not, but I have to show you these are so wonderful.
Yeah, don't mess up the order because she said she has it like in the order or close to. I think for the most part, y'all can figure things out. But still.
Okay.
Helpful to
And this is what happens when, you know, elephants sit on them.
And I've had them for a while. I was waiting for P to go through them and pick out one, and then she started to, and
I saw these folios in here, and I'm like, Mariah, I can't do that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that absolutely fabulous? Now, a little bit came off on this, but that's okay. Look at this.
yeah, and each one of these packets kind of has some kind of
It
folio,
either has one
accordion,
great big
or
one
little,
or two smaller ones.
yeah, little books.
But these are all her, and these are her, what do you call those that kind of print? And they smell really good. I don't know what she uses, but look at that botanical print there. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, she does some bang up job.
And then she was so sweet. One time she asked me, she says, well, I don't really include a lot of gel prints because y'all do the gel. I was like, yours are going to be different.
They are. Now, I'm not getting any out of order because I don't, but look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Look at that marbled one.
And I'm telling you, they smell fantastic.
I think it's the citrusol, but it may be something else. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Oh! Circle. Okay. You get the idea. I mean, they're just beautiful. And so unusual. And here she always puts in some weird
like fabric, yeah, wallpaper samples or whatever.
And I love what she does with this stuff. Splattery, some more botanical prints, the kind that you cook in the oven, I think.
It's things that we don't do.
Things that I do not do. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway.
And I did.
You need to hurry up and get them because they go fast.
And I did up the price of these because, again, you're getting more papers than normal. There's a list she has gone through. Plus, there's the folio or book situation that you get with it. So I was like, hey, these are primo. I mean, her stuff is always primo,
absolutely primo.
This is like extra primo. This is Susan Gantz, and I'm hoping in June or July, I think we'll be able to have an Arty talk with her.
Oh, you're going to love her.
She's wonderful.
She's wonderful. That was one of our best things that we did when we went to Boston was
Baltimore.
And Baltimore, Boston.
B word.
Yeah, one of those B words. I'm going to get a new piece of paper, but I'm not throwing this away because Mariah just informed me the cost of these. And
she has a different perspective.
I have a different perspective on paper.
A new appreciation for the paper.
Golly, I do.
She does have new paper. She's using the HP Premium 28 pound. Now, something to know about it is that over there on the Amazons, I don't know, you can get paper for different prices, different places. But according to Amazon, and sorry, I wish there was a better option and whose it was it, but this just makes our life easier and it's a great, at least starting point of price. So, both the premium Hewlett-Packard, the HP Premium 28 pound, and the Hammer Mill 32 pound are not far off in price. Like, it's very minimal. One of the things is if you buy more reams, you do get a better price. Like, it goes down almost 10 cents per sheet. Each one of these sheets is around 36 to 37 cents each.
Yeah, and then look at these ones that have paint on them. Look at the value there.
And then, I can't remember what the 24 pound was. Let me go back to looking that up. Because that's what P has been using, but you're now all out, right, of the 24 pound.
Oh, I have it in, I cut up the rest of the 24 into little pieces here to grab for my other plates, which I'm going to talk about those in a minute. I have a lot to talk about today. And I was kind of worried that I didn't have enough, but when I went ahead and used these paints, because, before I tell you something, and the reason I can't read the thing on there is, okay, this is pale blue. I can read that one. This is number 452. Okay, so that's going to be the second one. I'm going to put them in order here. 443, that was number 1, and that is, see that? ultramarine.
Well, heck, the little hammer mill, you know, with the little hedgehog on it.
And this is, I believe it says cerulean.
No,
455.
she don't listen to me.
Sorry, I'm busy here,
I
Mariah.
don't know, so am I.
This is Purple Lake.
We're just doing different things.
It's 439. Okay, that's the order that they are on here.
All right, well, if you get a case of the stuff with the little, that isn't even it, because that's the hummingbird. That's 24-pound with the hummingbird. Now, it's $1.98 per sheet, per 100 sheets. So basically 20 cents per sheet. So again, quite a bit of difference.
Now, this is interesting. Really, but it kind of does go with what I was seeing here when I was using it. This paint dries very fast. But I mean, even this, I think looks really cool.
Now, these are called soft body, right?
These are soft bodies, yes.
And the funny thing is even so like the Liquitex soft bodies, same thing as far as dry time. Like they dry very quickly. So maybe it's just something about that viscosity of paint.
I do not know. Now I want to show you something real quick here. Because I was noticing this. If your papers, if you get the really, this is 24-pound. I can just...
Oh, Sue wants to see the box because she wants to know if it says something about the finish.
Oh. It really does not. Nope.
And then it just says soft body real big on the front.
On the front. But these papers have a tendency to roll a lot more than the others. The way to do this is to get a bunch of them together. Because when you just try to do one, all you end up doing is just crumbling it. But if you get a bunch of them together, you can really do
Oh, also another question. Rhonda wants to know if the little nose thingies blurt out like the golden high flow ones.
No, but I'm glad you asked about that. What I like is I like the clear cap because you can see what color it is. So I could store this in the drawer like this and I would be able to grab the color that I wanted.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, and I had it happen with the white. I had a mess on my hands here.
Hello, Dana. No worries. Thank you for coming in.
Okay,
thumbsy upsies, y'all. Those of you that have come in, do give the thumbsy upsies. Like it, love it, watch more of it.
We're gonna do some more paint mixing here. I know y'all are excited about that.
Yeah, and more gray.
Here, let's go ahead. Just put this down here for a minute. Okay, you see what happened here? This dried before I could get the paint down, and that's how you know that. It's no big deal because I can pick it up eventually. But look at this. Isn't it beautiful?
Some people use medium, you know, like clear medium to pull something up like that. She don't do that.
No, I just use it the next time. Okay, so here we go. This is the purple. This is the blue. This is the light blue. And then this is this blue.
And then the crackle stuff was something left over.
Yes, but isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it's really interesting.
That was from
welcome, Joe.
The weirded out thing. Okay, well, I think these are wonderful paints. I don't know if they're a paint for somebody just starting out. I think you might be kind of frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Because
hey, Karen,
they kind of require you to move along.
You got to move it.
But they're lovely paints, and the finish on them is really kind of a little bit, it's like that paint finish.
Hey, Ingrid.
It's more matte than shiny.
Okay.
I mean, there still is a little bit of a sheen to it. See that?
But it does, you can tell, like, it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
Certainly more so than like the Goldens or even the Aura stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a whole different paint. And I get kind of excited about that because after a while I think, well, there's not anything that's going to surprise me anymore. But this kind of did surprise me.
I think that's more like the leftover stuff that was on the plate. Because Rhonda was saying that it looked kind of textured.
No, that was a residual from the other.
Leftovers.
The leftovers. All right, now. Got it. Show.
Oh, hey, and Carrie says that the little bottles are great for future paint.
They
like
really are. I love
empty.
those little nosy
Mm-hmm.
nose jobbers. This is from Wales. It is a history of love spoons. I love it. I'm putting it in my dark heart because it came during dark heart time.
Because it's still sitting over there.
Dark heart. I might have to raise the sides up a little bit. And I've been thinking about how to do that. Oh, don't look at me like that. All right, now
She's like a camper. She needs it to, when it arrives on scene, it can, expand out.
I like luggage like that.
Mm-hmm. Need to unzip the zipper. And
yeah, and
add some more
the trick is when you start your trip out, you go with it smushed down.
Smart.
Because if you start with it, you don't have any.
Yeah.
Or you just go to Goodwill and buy another suitcase. That's usually what I do. Okay. That's why I have a lot of suitcases.
They charge for more suitcases now.
I know they do. Okay, I want to make sure. Look at this color. Oh my God. In this one. And she provided me with some leftover papers so I can make another card or a thing or something else, Cheryl.
Aww.
The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. I need to write that down in my book.
You do.
That's a good one. It's a good one. Some people go their entire life not knowing why. I'm related to some of them. Okay, and so.
She ain't talking about me.
No. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely?
Oh,
and Mariah, I'm gonna hand this to you.
I'm putting it in the book.
Put this in the book because these are all. She did a master board, and then there's some more of this. It says, "Get the paints out."
Look at this. These are all from y'all. This is the book from everybody, and then we got a book of our own because we don't really we're keepers. We're not traders necessarily. We will trade, but
you better if you get one, you're pretty darn special. Look at this tag, Mariah. Look at this. Ooh, those beautiful strings there. And look at this. It's a little, I'm not sure how she did that, but I think it's absolutely wonderful. And looky here, bunnies.
Look, I have another one by Cheryl.
And then, this isn't, it's a tag with a tag. Look at that.
Aw,
I love that mouse.
Listen, lady, you got a mouse. You need
to
use that mouse.
I'm just going to have to, yes. Well, and look at this happy hearts and whatnot here. But this is absolutely wonderful. Okay, this is going to have to go into, and I appreciate you. Would you sign it? I thought I saw your signature here on this one. Maybe not. See, there's a love stamp on the back, and it has a little. You can clip it on the edge of something.
Oh, I'm sure she
Cheryl,
did.
I don't think you signed it.
Think she.
Oh, she did.
Look at that.
It's just really hard to see. It's very discreet. Okay, I'm putting that in
Sneaky signature.
I'm putting that in the dark heart. Sea basket. I know. And see, she gave me these leftover papers. And I'm taking these out and I'm putting these over yonder because these are going to go into
y'all help us remember these came from Cheryl because I'm sure we're gonna be like, who'd these come from?
All right, Mariah, you need to put this in our correspondence.
Hey, Eric.
Our correspondence.
Okay.
And I'm going to put these right back in this cool little. I'm really sorry that we didn't get some more of these nice little hoodie doos, Mariah, rather than those slick ones.
What are you talking about?
Envelopes. These little.
Oh, listen, lady. I understand.
I know. I bitched about that more than I need to.
Then you need to. Yes, I agree with that statement.
Okay, Tina. I said here, and I got this book out again last night before I went to bed. I've decided that if I read something before I go to bed rather than watching
You sleep better.
I sleep better. So I read this again, went through it. I wanted to show it to Izzy, but she was already in bed. So now I'm learning how to speak Swedish. But see, she wrote all of these.
Oh.
Isn't this? Plus, it's a guma, a frog is a groda, and a pickle is a gurka.
Gherkin.
Yeah. Look. More. Oh, more. Orm. Snake. I mean, it is just, it says time to learn some Swedish.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Isn't that wonderful?
And Tina, I have a video of Izzy, but she said some really stupid things at the end. Nothing to do with
Oh,
the gift. But she just was rambling on about, and I was like,
and I went downstairs and picked them up and said, oh.
But she loved them.
And she said, Gigi, those are mine. I'm like, well.
Yeah, I just didn't want you to subject you to, 8-year-old gibberish nonsense about, I don't even know what, some of the stuff that she just picks up on the internet.
Absolutely love this. I'm going to make a little cover, a little thing to hold this in so that it can be cherished for a very long time. She wrote a cute note here. And I mean, for heaven's sake, look at this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeans.
Isn't that wonderful?
Fab.
Love it. And I put these on the back. I went through the sticker. I did not
Don't
show
give those
these
to her.
I did not
She
show
will-
these to Izzy.
Mm-mm.
I am going to take these bugs and put them on my leaves on my cats. But look at them.
Sparkle. Oh, I think that'll be fabulous.
And then there's some really cute ones in here. And I love the Pooh Bear ones. And Mariah, there are some that you could possibly use for your...
I need to create a new, because my one little book that you think is ridiculous and stupid and always make fun of me about, I need another one of those.
Hey, I agree. And I need to make a new book now. Okay, just watch this.
Okay. Y'all contain yourselves.
Now, see, I'm going to hand her this stuff because she's the keeper. She has the thing. Look at this, Mariah.
It's little hearts. Oh my gosh, what I should do is put that in the heart box that Rosemary sent.
Should.
I'm telling y'all, next year we're already gearing up.
But look at that. It's trim.
February 2027.
Now, this I love. And
actually, maybe we should start it in January. And then that way by Valentine's will be
look
done.
at these leaves, Mariah.
Oh, those go with your... Oh, and it could even go with the box.
It could.
And I noticed that somebody said something about the botanicals of the box doesn't necessarily go with the circus.
I know, and I'm
contemplating
that.
Yeah. Hello, Sherry.
I really am. All right, and look at this. We always talk about dingle balls.
Loves them. I'm gonna put that with this too because I just feel like my heart.
Look at this pink and green. I'm gonna have you keep the leaves for me just in case.
Yeah, because she won't be able to find them when she needs them.
No, but look at this. This
I'm
paper
gonna put the
here.
leaf ones off in the other.
Okay, so this is another note. She said she thought it was time for some napkins. I went, Mariah. Yes, look at these. Look at these.
I need to do something. I have some pretty good napkins.
About these napkins
do some things.
you all send to us. I don't know where you get your napkins, but I don't ever see any napkins that look like this places that I shop.
We used to see them every once in a while at Tuesday morning.
Yes, we did. We absolutely did. But look, this is that cartoon. Because he used to watch it. I can't tell you what the name of it is.
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't.
She used to watch more cartoons with Izzy than
yeah.
I was working.
and this is some more of this. She's kind of a naughty little girl.
Oh, Masha.
Masha
was very naughty.
She was.
She kind of stressed me out. And then I thought I didn't like Izzy watching her because I was like, I think she's getting ideas.
We would just laugh.
I'm like, I don't think that she.
We watched some of them 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay, the whole thing about
Look, Darcy, squirrels. I always think of Darcy with squirrels.
I have a squirrel up here on
She
my
sent
thing.
us
It
a
says
squirrel.
don't. Now, look at this.
Oh.
Watercolor deer.
Ooh.
In a
See?
lighthouse.
I need another like seaside book.
Seaside. Absolutely.
Those are so cute.
Look at these guys. Oh,
They're like bunny bears.
bunny potato bears. Potato rabbits.
They've been eating a little heavily on carrot.
Now, this is definitely, I'm keeping this.
The peppers.
Because I don't know that I'm going to get a pepper stamp.
Hey, Paula needs to put her pepper in the folder.
Paula?
Paula, put your pepper in the folder.
Peter Piper.
Wants a pepper. She don't want no pickles. She needs a pepper.
I don't need any pickles. I've got
She got a pickle pouch. She
I
needs
have
a pepper
pickle pouch. But I'm keeping that out because I'm going to put that in my little box over here.
That's a spicy napkin. That's the one, the spicy napkin.
With my toilet paper roll.
Mm-hmm.
And it peeks out enough I can see it. Oh, and look at this sweet. And you know, if you look at look at the trees. Look at this little, I mean, it's like a whole
Scene. That's cute.
Isn't it? I mean, you know, if you weren't she's watching a little ladybug. Love her little giraffe.
Yeah, and for any of my designers that are here, if you would please drop your designs in for May, because I'm gonna try to hustle and get things done. But it has been insane with the orders. I just want y'all to know it's been very busy. All the hard work that our designers and then content creators and just y'all that show up.
Check this out, Mariah.
It's paying off, man. That's really cool. I need that.
It opens up.
Look at those blueberries in the seashell. Oh my God.
And look at them. They're just wafty.
I'd really like a blueberry that big. Just be able to go, arr. How fun would that be?
And check out this.
I would assume though, if it's that big of a blueberry, it probably wouldn't taste that good.
This, Mariah.
That's usually how that goes. Ooh. Yes. See, I need to do another. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's were like, ooh, those blueberries.
Look at this.
Well, I got lots of fish book stuff. That's good. All right.
And I'm not.
I need those for real in my big. I'll figure out a page.
Well, anyhow, I just
okay.
I love it all.
Yes, Tina. Wow.
Love it all.
She's obviously got us pegged on a few things, or like.
And I just put them all back in here because that way we're going to be able to remember who it is. I did remove my chili peppers.
Okay, cool.
Now this came day before yesterday.
I am going to put this.
This is from my friend Mo.
She's like, hey, I know
from
it's
the
there.
Wicked Griffin.
She's like, I know it's there. They said it delivered. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I found it.
Why did you?
Well, because we hadn't been to the mailbox in like forever.
Oh.
And she's like, hey, it has your name on it. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's a different pile of stuff. And then I found it.
Yeah, and something that I got from somebody the other day, it was behind the door in the office.
Listen, I don't think y'all understand.
Oh, okay.
The whole entire PM Artist Studio operations is also our house. And our office and everything together. These are so cool.
And I really, it was so cool because the outfit I had on, but
Oh, she did.
I have to wash my shirt, Mo.
Got,
but I'm going to put these on anyway, just because. Okay, so now this one means hospitality. No, this one means
here, she told me, I don't think we had it right, and I don't think the runes on that thing match the
guardian
runes.
spirit. This is guardian spirit.
And you just simmer
No,
down.
it's not.
I'm gonna
because it doesn't have the middle thing.
I'm gonna tell you because Mo told me.
Well,
she said the Othala rune for stability and protection. Giz
Othala. This is freedom.
Is stability and protection, is what Mo says. The Giz rune.
No, it is
for protection and safety.
Guardian spirit.
Ward off evil and guides for moral choices. She needs them.
I do need that.
I worry about her daily.
Not the moral choice part. I make good ones all the time on that, but you know there might be people out there that are trying to hurt me or something.
That's probably true.
I can hold my bracelet.
Sometimes they're in the house. We'll keep you up to date on how well that's working.
I love this. I'll put this up here with my reflexology chart, Mo.
Just put it in my ritual journal. All of our spirits and things.
Plus, I love the little black box. I love the black bag.
Yeah.
We can absolutely print on that baby for lots of things. And then it even has a little picture of it. I haven't been over to tell them how much I like their product, but I will. Or I will give it to them.
You should do that. I am not in charge of your...
Okay, see, yeah, here it says Othala and Algiz. Personalization, Othala. These are Viking bracelets.
There you go.
Odin's ravens and Hugin and Munin. I guess that's their name. If that's respectively.
Hi, Dorothy.
Anyway, well, I love this kind of stuff. It just hits on, and you know, it just absolutely, it goes with my letter opener.
She's got the whole, we're ready to go to the Ren Fair.
I absolutely, every time I use this, I'm just, I'm waiting for my sheath.
I think we could probably, what we should do is just go to the Ren Fair. And I think you could call that around and find the right guy. Or woman.
Yeah.
I would assume woman.
There's lots of leather people there.
Yeah. They're into that.
Into that. All right, let's get some prints off because we've got some prints that we need to do something
with.
Remember,
do this.
They're still missing a color. And I don't know that that's this one. We're just going to take them in order. Okay, this was the leftover.
Keep in mind, these are from the color combo the other day.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and do this because even though it's a really light...
Hey, there's a really good one. In fact, I think it's probably going on right about now. They try to get it done before summer.
What?
Scarborough Fair. Out.
Oh, yeah, because it's hotter in Hades.
Maypearl, Waxahachie area. Brad worked at the Ren Fair, too.
Did he have a costume?
He was one of the beggars, I think, is what he just...
Oh, walk around?
Yeah, and just... He also worked at Six Flags.
Now, you can tell, this is some of the new color.
That it was pulled with. The pull color.
The pull color. So it does pull, but you have to get it down there quick. See what it's
Renaissance fairs. And a lot of them travel around, and then there's different ones throughout the country. The one here in Texas near us is called Scarborough Fair. And it runs for, 4-6 weeks, something like that. Before it gets blazing hot.
All right, there we go. One down with some cool, interesting stuff.
Hello, Mary Brown.
Okay, now this is the one that we're going to work on today. Oh yeah, that's some stuff there. I could feel it crack.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all know who Monty Mater is? She has these fingernails that come out this long.
And they're the spiky ones with all the
And then
things on
she
them.
they even decorated them on the inside.
Mhm.
That's how much room they have. I don't even know how, and she has beautiful eye makeup too. I don't even know how she puts her eye makeup on. Well, I don't have much room to crack here, but a little concerned about that. Let's start from this side.
Ooh, salty dreads. Okay. Yes, this is the O stencil. Style 1, I believe.
And it was
Style 2.
pulled with just, see, look at that. See what it does over there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if I can go ahead and get it all the way across here, and then I can just pull it up down there.
I don't know, but she seems to get along quite well. I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, I'd hurt myself.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I mean, I've scratched myself. When mine get a little too long, I've scratched myself even like on my nose, like pushing my glasses up or things like that. Yeah, I'm highly entertained by them, and I love watching the nail art stuff. And I'm even wondering, so in the nail art community, they have some pretty cool little tools. They have these nifty, I'm trying to think of like, they're kind of like stencils, but they're these little boards, and you put the nail polish in there, you clear off a lot of it. Then they have a thing that is very gel plate-like, but it's just a little stamper one. And then it has it so you can do it like this, and then it transfers to the nail. So you can do these very intricate designs that have been etched into the little template thing.
Oh, it's almost, yeah, like a printing process.
Yeah.
Huh.
Highly entertaining. And then I sit around thinking, hey, how would that work for us? And should we?
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
You know. Dauber of gel, yes. Oh, Shauna has one and she uses it. It's fun. Well, it's very cool. And I think it's one of those things that they probably make it look a lot easier. Like these people know what they're doing. It's taken them a little bit to get the, I'm assuming timing, because you've got to be able to, and it's cool. They'll ombre it too. So there's a lot of similarities to what you do there on a large scale, on a little scale, along with, using nail polish versus acrylic paint.
Well, now some of that stuff is acrylic.
Well, acrylic in the sense of like hardened, it's all plastic. But yeah, I suppose so.
Okay, again, this is that.
Our designs would be very wonderful. I don't know how we miniaturize some of it.
It's not allowing me to break up the.
It says I'm staying, but I love that you get the little stripy thing.
Okay, this is that paint.
The Meaden.
Mm-hmm.
What color was it that you pulled with? Just a white?
I think just white.
Is that what's in the box? Is a white?
No, I used the our white to pull. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm kind of disappointed about that.
Well, I'm confused. Whoa.
What?
I just asked you. Is that the Meaden paint you used to pull?
The color. No, I did not use I used white to pull. I got the design using the Meaden.
You got the design?
The underneath design, yeah. You want to see?
I guess I'm confused that I guess, was there more here than...
Oh no,
No.
that's the color that I mixed up. Oh, you're right, Mariah. I don't know what I was thinking.
I'm like,
I did pull out the
because this is the one that we were
I
all
messed
very
around with it, but I don't know. What did I do with that? It's on the little ones? I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
you
I
probably
just thought about doing it and didn't. Oh, sometimes that happens.
It's like it happened, but it didn't.
Yeah. Now, this is one of the rub off business.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking like that?
I don't want to bonk you with this light over here. Just not allowed to move that.
Well, it certainly took away some of my...
Yeah. It actually helps out because what it does is it makes things too yellow. That bulb in there is a yellow bulb and I can't. Well, actually, I can change that one. I should change it.
Do you see the hairy stuff on the end here?
Mm-hmm.
Now this...
Okay.
The pull color on this is... I'll get it out of the drawer in a minute. But this was some more of the... putting the stencil down and rubbing it off with it. Look at that.
Isn't that one cool? See, I thought that the last one was going to be the ooh-ah one, but I think this is actually the ooh-ah one.
I think I have another ooh-ah too.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put that one right there so that you can see, and I want to get out the paint that I used for that one. Do you have some of that spray? I know you don't use it anymore, but we could use it up here. I like for my thing to stick down.
Well, you need to use it outside. We don't spray it inside the house.
Wow.
Chrissy asked, do you have to let paint dry on the gel plate to get a good pull off of the stencils?
Yes and no. Depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can pull them up right away. But if you've got another layer down or 2 layers down and you put a layer on top of it, you're going to have to let it dry in order to get everything to come up. That's what we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
Because this would be the second layer, the pull layer.
Yeah, the thing is if your paint is dry, that's really what you're waiting for. Because...
Well, or unless you've got really, really juicy paint and you just keep pulling with the open paints, remember?
And your stencil's still like on the gel plate in a like long haul situation.
Yeah. Okay, this is done with the Ara silver.
Isn't that cool?
But it has a bit of white to it. I'm putting these down here because I'm going to unroll them in a minute and show you how to do it. Because it is kind of irritating when you have this.
And yes, we do know that if you pull the gel plate off of the paper, then it won't roll the paper. But we don't take the gel plates off of the acrylic, little slidey any things because they stay on there all the time.
Yeah,
and so that's not worth it. It's a lot easier just to roll back the paper than to get the gel plate back onto the...
Especially when you have it and it's fitting just absolutely. It took me a long time to get that down there. The other thing is, I think it's really hard on your gel plate.
I think you stretch it.
You stretch it, and I think you have a lot more. So I just.
But I like to say that because sometimes we'll get the comment down there. Hey, you can, and yes, we are well aware.
Very aware of that. That it's just a choice that I'd rather not do that because and it's also a lot more difficult. You can really do it easily with the smaller plates. Yeah.
The bigger ones you got to wrestle with.
Okay, now this is pulled with the Ara.
Hi, Lisa.
Era gold, I think, maybe. I don't know. It might have been golden. Can't remember really. But you can see it's leaving behind some gold residue, which really is not horrible because it's very nicely distributed.
Oh, nice. Cheryl just ordered a new 12 by 12 today. No worries. Hey, K-pop. Ooh.
That pretty?
And I'm so sorry, Karen. Like, yes, some days I can watch a little bit of a lot, or I can watch a lot of a little. It's this hokey pokey kind of dance of like, what's going on around here? Am I making food for Izzy? Are we, going places? Are we dropping things? There's about 20 million things. And right now, the orders are insane. Not complaining. Love it. Keep them coming, y'all. But it does keep us very busy. Plus, making sure Izzy's taken care of, so it never fails too. Like, I think he even came down and had a conversation with me about some things. And then, I'm running up and down stairs and talking to her about this or that. And, oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a lot easier if you have more of these than just one. You can get that.
That one's fab. I like that. And you can never go wrong with aqueous effervescence, really. Seriously. It's a good one. And I think the ovals all over plus aqueous, they're such good companions. And I hadn't thought of that because they came out at very different times, I believe. Or at least that's the story I'm telling in my brain. Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we used aqueous, and now we're going to use a new one that I found that didn't have paint on it. I have to use it because if I don't use it, Mariah will take it away from me. But there's some ovals.
There's some ovals. That's Becky B's right there.
And I thought it would just, I like the diagonal direction on this, and when I put it down on this, I was very excited about it. And I think it's going to be one of those ones where it will be a good flop off, and then I still think it'll be a good pickup.
Okay.
Both. So we will flop off on one and pick up on the other.
But you got to mix some gray.
But I need to mix some gray right now.
It's not going to be like the other day, y'all.
Fortunately.
This is not going to be 30 minutes of mixing.
But here, I wanted to show you some things. I'm going to talk more about this.
I said, you have a very complicated relationship with the stencil.
I'm going to show you what to do about that. Now, this is the new colors on the brayer off.
That's
Isn't
so
that
cool.
Wonderful? Oh my gosh, look at this. This is
still drying.
Is still drying. This is the gray that we mixed.
And that's Aura.
Yes.
In the background there.
Yes. Yeah. I just thought it was
It
wonderful.
looks fab.
Okay, now this is one of the new paints. It's picking up some stuff from the that was already on the gel plate, and then I just put that on top of it. And that's the red. This was it was pink, sort of this color of pink. I think I used them all. Same.
Yeah.
And then over the top of it, I put the orange, and that's what you get. Isn't that gorgeous?
I love that.
And this is my brayer off from all that.
It's so pretty.
I mean, isn't it wonderful? This is one of the mixing experiments. And you can see when I pulled it up, this was left behind. So I just kept, picking it up.
So that looks like bamboo.
It really, well, yeah, and you can see where I picked it up.
Yeah.
I just kept moving it around. And it is finally dry. This is the pink and the orange. I thought that was a beautiful. And here we are stuck together. Not too terribly bad, but somewhat. This yellow. See that? Okay, this totally pulled up some stuff here. So then I came back in with the new Meeden.
And it's so crazy. This is, okay. I think this is a perfect example of how gray can look so different depending on what is with it, next to it, near it.
Proximity.
Because those are the same, I mean, that came off of the same plate, same time. But just because of what colors ended up pulling next to those colors, that gray that was already there,
yeah,
they look very different.
This gray is the same as that gray. It's the same as that gray. They were all done at the same time.
So something to really keep in mind, especially about gray.
But look, isn't this gorgeous? Look at how that that purple.
I'm a little like the little red thing. In there.
That was already on there. Like somebody
needs to be dealt with.
Kissed it.
Kissed it. Yeah, that one.
And this is just
fabulous. Those are the 3 greenish yellowy colors.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. That I had out here. Okay. And this is an old.
Bye, Carrie. Thanks for hanging.
Okay. So I want to talk to you very quickly.
Hey, I loved the fish cards, by the way. Fish cards were fab. That background.
Talk about.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll use this one because
hey,
we'll
remember
we've
got our designer meeting tomorrow. That is much of a reminder to myself as to y'all.
Did you write it down somewhere?
It is. It's on my calendar. I even got a reminder
where's
today.
My spray bottle.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
I already passed that once. I remember that pink paint because it's really irritating when I have to go over there and fetch it.
Fetch it.
It makes me a little on the irritable side.
Hello, Bunny Foo Foo. That brings us great joy.
Yes. Okay, now what you've got going here is, and the reason I like doing it here on this, right on your plate, is because you can just rub that stuff off. See what's happening?
Yeah.
Now, you do have to be kind of a little bit careful because those little circle things there, they kind of get wrapped around stuff and whatnot. And then you can take it in. And what I do is I hold it over the toilet because it's stuck down to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And pour water over it. Because you don't want to put this down your sink, number one. I think it would definitely be a cause for a clog. But, I mean, you can just keep working it, and then you've got all that stuff off of your stencil, and you're ready to give her a go. All right. Well, we're probably not going to use it. I don't know. We might. No, I don't. I'm just gonna. Mariah, I'm gonna hand you that.
Oh, well, okay. What am I supposed to just?
Just dump a glass of water over it into the toilet. Okay, let's get a big in here because what we're just gonna mix up enough today for 2, maybe 3. Is his food out?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I mean, I didn't put any more out, but we're not really sure. We think he's just getting old and a little bit like maybe dementia a little bit.
I know he always acts like he's really surprised that there's food there. And I mean, I'm like, yeah, seriously. Seriously. Okay, we're going to talk about black because we're going to start with black today. And we're going to look at a couple different colors of black. Because one is bone black. And you can see here on the side, bone black is somewhat transparent and it has a bit of brown to it. This is not a good one for what we're doing right now because we do want to make this opaque. So this is not a good black. I'm not sure I have a black in the Oh, yeah, it's white. But I don't really have, I just have that black in that, in this particular.
Okay, I think I did what I was told to. You want to keep one finger on it.
Oh yeah, because sometimes
yeah,
if you,
it'll
depending
start
on
sliding.
how aggressive you are at your washing process.
Yeah, it was heading off to the.
Yeah. Looky there. Good as new. Put it back on the cart here. Ready for the next. Whatever.
Next time.
Next time. Nextin. All right. So what we're going to do today, since we're not really terribly concerned about pulling multiple prints from one place to another, we're just going to mix up some black here. And we're going to use our era. I do have other blacks, but I don't have a lot of them at this particular viscosity. So, when you order more clear texture gesso, you might get another.
Oh, am I supposed to be doing that?
Yes.
There was not an official request submitted.
Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put a little white with this.
We're making gray, y'all.
We're making gray.
Shingle gray.
Shingle. Okay, now, all right, so I just red shade. Don't want red shade. All right, here we go. All right, that's green shade. I don't know that I want that either. This has got airbrush in it. That might be good. Okay, so this is Da Vinci. This is the only bottle I have of this. It was one of those things where Mariah's ordering stuff, and in order to get free shipping, you know, you had $7.95.
Yeah, you gotta.
Anyway.
Chrissy asked, if the paint needs to dry. Okay, wait. If paint needs to dry is new to gel printing, please tell P explain the process when she uses her stencil. Okay, wait. Is asked if the paint needs to dry. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of talk through a couple of things. There's no right or wrong way. It is, what do you want? It needs to be the question. It's not, is this how I do it? It's, hey, what do you want? Now we can tell you how to do it. And this is why it is extremely important to understand how the paint that you will be using works. Because there are so many factors to the various paints, and your location in the world being one of them.
Humidity.
Yeah, because humidity. And not only just that, okay, well, all right, are you in a house? Are you running like air conditioning or heating? Are you below a vent? All of those things matter. The paint will dry faster if you are next to a fan and things are, you know, it's gonna just dry faster. If you're in a dry climate, it's going to dry faster. If you are in a very humid climate, things are going to dry slower. If your goal is to use stencils during your gel printing, which of course we encourage that. We encourage that. Promote it. In fact, benefit from it if you were buying PM Artist Studio stencils. And so do our designers. But that's not you don't have to. But one of the things to keep in mind is if you are using stencils and masks and things of that nature, and you want that design to be recognizable as that design.
You go talk to your daddy, okay?
This kid, he's just fired up.
No, ow, ow.
He says, you've been feeding me lately, so I don't know. I think he's maybe obsessed about that whole food thing. So, sorry.
Mariah didn't puree his food the other day.
I'm willing to do a lot of things. But that I find a bit ridiculous.
He likes his
I know.
food
I understand.
sautéed.
I understand. Okay. So, here's the dealio. That information, have that kind of locked in your brain. All right. So,
Can I have that card while you're talking?
What card?
The swatch card. Color combo card.
Oh.
Por favor.
Don't you holler at me. She got
Well,
grumpy.
I thought it was a matter of hearing.
It wasn't. It was a matter of understanding, not hearing.
All right, now I'm going to do this on it like I did the other day so I can hold it right up to it.
That worked really nice, by the way. That was really smart. All right, so if you want your design to stay on the plate and be that design, you should probably let it dry. And do it in the layers. Meaning, because you can't layer up other stencils or other designs or other paint with it until it's dry. You start doing that, it's going to mess it all up.
Okay, and we're getting ready to do some things here, and this is, I think that this is going to be more better for you to understand it. It's really hard to talk about it.
It really is.
And talk to people.
I mean, I will.
It's just best to watch it. I would go, I don't know how far back to send you on how long we've been doing this.
We have 2 videos that are very specific to beginners. Because we try to do one every year or so. We probably are due for one. I would highly recommend those. Do your 500 prints, because that was one of our key things. We even have a little book that explains a lot of this. Because understanding those basics then will automatically put you in a very good place to be able to understand these sort of next level layering situations, because that's really what it is. It just, once you start knowing your paint, your paper, and timing, the rest of it will follow naturally. I believe that. I could be wrong.
Now this is going to dry ever so slightly lighter than what you're seeing here. So we keep that in mind.
Thank you. And yes, there's the link right there. The Gel Printer's Guide for Beginners and Seasoned Artists, the book. And in that link of that listing, it'll even take you to that particular stream where we did that.
Okay, it still needs some blue. And some more white.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, again, here we go. All right, so I'm always talking to you about start with your lightest color. What did I put out there? Black. Don't do that. And what's happening here is the blue, because it's dark blue, which I want that, it's darkening up my paint each time that I have to add it.
Yes, it does do that, Julie Parker.
What did she say?
The brayer spatters paint, especially when there's a lot of it, and if it's a little bit more fluid, it will spatter. Faux show. Still think you need a little more blue.
I think I'm good on my blue. I think I need some more white.
I see things differently than she does. Like, legit. Her and Brad see color better than I do. They gang up on me.
Because I think if I get some more white going here, I think you're going to be able to see the blue better, Mariah.
Okay.
And don't try to judge your color from what's on your plate here, because you will not, it won't be what you want it to be. And do take it out to the edge, because when I lay it down here, I want to see it right next to it. I don't want to have white in between. Okay, that's getting good, but you're right, Mariah, it needs more blue.
I would like everybody to note that.
But now I'm going to have to add some more white.
I don't think that's true.
Oops. Didn't really need that last little drop there, but I guess we're going to
that is going to be
go
included.
with it.
See,
And
I think that. There you go. I'm calling this winner. I don't think you need any more white.
maybe not.
Oh, okay. I think that's in one of my newer vitamins. So maybe that's why I'm doing better.
What is it?
Lutein.
Oh, lutein is what you need for your eyes.
Mm-hmm. What SWS? Sherry.
Still need a bit more blue.
Tell you what.
Well, see, what we have here is this has stuff added to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not right out of the bottle. I have added airbrush medium.
So it isn't as blue as...
It's a diluted form of the blue. I probably got...
Hey, Rhonda says that that's a very nice mid-gray. Now, what part of making as much yesterday did I miss? Yeah, I know. And 30 minutes into making gray for day 2. 2 different angles, though. You know? 2 different ways to come at it. Where else are you going to get this kind of information, y'all?
Yeah.
Just saying. Thumbsy upsies.
Gosh, look, did you see that? Did you see that? That big old
blob
of blue on there, and that would really... Okay. I think I need a new hootie-doo here.
And I will say, it also looks very different, like, from the camera to, you know, IRL.
Interesting.
What? It's just eating that blue up. Like, it's just, it's like making potato soup, and, you know, and it's just where those potatoes are sucking up all the salt.
Needs a bit more blue. All right. I'm tempted to use another blue, but at this point, I just really, I'm feeling like you need these snap lids.
No way, no. They just get clogged.
And then they spit at you.
They're spitters.
If you slam them shut. Somebody had said that they love this.
Yes.
And I hope they're the ones that are watching today.
I think Marsha Markle was into it. And it was so funny in her one comment. She said, oh, never mind, you just answered that.
Yes,
I was like, that was so wonderful. I appreciate y'all leaving that. Like, if that happens to you, just leave that comment up, because that entertains me greatly.
It did me too.
Because it was like, oh, great. Like, you know, I know that people have questions going along, and if you have it typed out, hey, commit to that. And then if we do answer it, go, never mind, you answered it. Thank you.
Yes.
Number one, it helps the algorithm because it says that there was engagement.
And that is certainly engagement.
Yes.
Okay, look at that, Mariah.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Okay, I think it could use a bit more blue, but I'm kind of tired. I'm calling it good enough.
Good enough.
As Mariah said, it doesn't have to be 100%. But now you see where we went here. Okay. I don't know that you want those, Mariah.
Well, I might try to make it happen in the book. I like to, capture.
All right. Here we go. Now, where's my first time gel printer?
She's here. Chrissy.
Christy. Okay,
Christy. No T.
No T?
Just Chrissy.
Chrissy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chrissy. I'm going to use my
Oh, see, that's how you end up with it on your handle.
and this is going to be yeah, did I get some on my handle?
I think you escaped it narrowly.
All right. So, Chrissy, one of the things that you're going to discover, and I'm still working on this. Mariah gets me the bad tape. So you saw what happened on the edges. If you would like to get it so that your print comes off, you're going to have to get rid of that. And one of the ways you do it is with this tape. And really, I don't know how else to do it other than you just keep pulling till you get it. But this tape, don't use masking tape. Masking tape will pull a hole in your, it'll pull a big chunk out of your.
Oh, all of that matters, Susan. And thank you for asking. She asked if so, is engagement during the live stream better than comments on the video after? All of it. In fact, they track how much chatting is happening during a live stream. So that helps elevate it and push it during a live. It says, oh, hey, this is good stuff. Entertaining things are happening. People are engaged. And so that's one of the reasons, like, especially when we do like the giveaways and things like that, those get a lot more views because there's, we have, hey, put in the hashtag whatever kind of thing. So yeah, y'all chat away, and that's one of the reasons when I ask questions and stuff, I'm trying to get, lots of y'all to interact. But then, of course, once it has gone to replay and it's rendered as a video, then they're tracking the engagement on the comments themselves and how long they are and all of that.
You can save that tape. I don't think that's a particularly interesting one. I have rolls of them over here somewhere, but
we do, Bunny Foo-Foo. We just did 23 of them in our last during March Madness that we did.
And dadgum, I forgot to give away books.
Well, and I haven't set up. That's fine because I haven't set up Nightbot over on Caw yet.
Okay, these really sticky plates are really great because they'll hold your little hoodie doo from rolling around.
Benefit of the plate going bad.
And I just whacked it on the edge of that, getting it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. All right, so we're putting down our paint first. So basically what we're doing here, and you notice I used quite a bit of paint because number one, I had a lot of it, and I did some kind of chunky matter.
Yeah, watching the content all the way through and then watching something of that same creator's content they deem that very, like that's what they're looking for. And I know that's a huge ask over here because two hours of a live stream and then whatever else. But that's one of the reasons I think that the shorts have helped us quite a bit here lately. Because we're sending people not only like we say, hey, we're about to live stream or, catch the replay, but then them watching that little video all the way through, then watching maybe a live stream is great.
Okay.
Hey,
now,
Amy.
I am going to take and put my print down on this.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
And then I'm going to hold that down very carefully. I'm going to cover it with this.
Yes, exactly, Virginia.
Because you can see what happened there on the ends, and I don't want to get that all over my Baron.
Because it's going to squish out. There's a lot of paint.
All right, I'm using slightly, can you see that? Convex end of my Baron, because I want to really get this down into those little lines and grooves and smaller oval shapes here.
Yeah, and I think she's going to be coming to the meeting tomorrow.
Who?
Miriam.
Oh, I heard you say her name. Miriam?
Well, that was a different...
another one.
Yeah, but... Because I think her time schedule is just kind of crazy with everything going on.
Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm looking to see if I had a good contact here, and this is looking really good.
Color combo! Look at that, y'all.
I love the diagonals.
Yes!
I'm very pleased with that. Okay, now we're going to take... Okay, let's just a sec there. Let's go ahead and...
Yeah.
I'm going to grab this and see if I can get some kind of interesting... I'm not going to get a full, but I want to get all of them out of the... Clean out my little orifices as much as possible. Cool looking.
That looks really cool.
I love those colors together. Isn't that wonderful? All right, now we've got two things we can do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to determine that when I get this off and see if I've got enough on here. I'm saying I don't have enough to make this a flop off.
I don't know. It looks pretty shiny. And if you're going paint to paint, you might have a little bit.
Of course, I didn't get it down there. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to hand this to you, Mariah, and allow you to pull it off, because this is the other thing. Once you get it to this stage right here, it's really important to... Because
there's a brand new stencil.
The brand new stencil.
There you go. Hey, see? Not too... I mean, it's not going to blow your mind, but look.
I'm not impressed with that at all.
She's not impressed with that. That did not please her. That
did not work. But let's see if this was a what we had left over. A leftover. But yeah, I want to do a thing with that.
Rub off.
Rub off. Okay, now see, look. How cool that looks.
Yes.
All right, now I'm going to have Mariah hand me that back.
There's that. They want to see. Yeah, see, it's kind of warmer.
I knew that it wasn't a good enough. It didn't have enough oomph.
Enough paint on there.
Enough paint on there. And I don't know that this is going to have enough paint on here to do this or not, but we're going to try.
Hello, Irma.
One really nice thing about this is see the directionality of the lines that we have going here.
And that there are connections.
Proper connections. Now, I did mix the open white in with the other gray, so I'm thinking it's going to keep it ever so slightly wet longer. But, you know, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Very shadowy kind of thing going there.
Hey, Lorraine. Oh, no worries. Oh, no worries. Thanks for hanging. So if you get enough paint out there and it is open enough.
Yeah, this is not totally open, but it's still, you can tell it isn't drying as fast as it would.
It's movable.
Yeah. This is really kind of a good spot that I've got this in here. Because it's not going to be just totally smushy.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the little circles clicking on me as I flip them?
Yeah.
And this is not going to be the darkest of grays, you know, perhaps that are, it's in the original, the color, the dark gray.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Amy. Oh, that looks so cool. They're kind of blurry, but I like it. And it's funny because it looks like the O's are kind of dipping in and out of them, too. Almost like they were either see-through or...
Yeah, because of the...
I like that effect. So that's a rub-off.
That's a rub-off. All right, so we've got... All right, I want to kind of save this because I'm liking some of the stuff that I've got there.
Yeah.
As a leftover. So we're just gonna, oh, and I like that one too. Okay, this doesn't really just have goo around the edge. That's okay, we can take care of that. So the next thing that I want to do here, because I've got these other prints here. Get this over out of the way. This one's good, but I have this print that needs something.
Mm-hmm.
And
hey,
this was very weak.
Now, here's a thought.
Okay.
Because you got all that gray paint, right? You still got gray paint.
Lots of gray paint.
You could use...
Oh, I could. If you're willing to clean this.
Yeah, I'll clean them.
See, that's the only thing
She don't like to clean them.
Because it interrupts my whole process.
But you gotta get the paint, at least you gotta dip them in a little pool of water or something.
Yeah.
Because if the paint dries on your foam stamps, you're gonna be real mad at yourself.
Yeah, because after a while, they're going to totally clog up the design.
Not to say that you can't soak them in some Murphy's or whatever, but, you know,
yeah,
save yourself some time and
energy.
energy. Skip that whole business.
I apologize for that horrible sound.
Mm-hmm.
But just FYI, I don't know what kind of tape this is, but pay a little bit more and get the other one that's quiet.
I'm still trying to figure out which one that is because I have now ordered twice the wrong tape. Listen.
You think that they're switching and baiting?
Yes! Because I ordered off of the exact same order that I'd done prior to the one that I knew was the mess up. Just want y'all know that I didn't go twice on the one. Thought I'd put that out there.
Good to know, Mariah.
Feeling a little, you know, sensitive about that.
Okay. Now, we're going to go back to
Hey, and here's the thing. You could just stamp them onto the gel plate.
Oh, you want me to do that next?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
stamp them onto another gel plate?
you just got all that gray paint.
I do. But now I'm going to see, this is where we run into.
It was, but here's the thing. So I think I chose because they had it on the same listing. You've got to get the thicker, heavier stuff. So they have it on the same listing. I think they comboed their listings. What I think happened. That's where we're gonna leave that. Mm-hmm.
I would just, oh, that's my gold. I don't want to use that. Okay, this has just got ugly. And I don't think I need to clean this one. But now, see, I don't know how much room I've got here for that kind of
situation.
You
can do it. I believe in you. Make it happen.
Okay. Well, I don't have, but I guess we're not going to be doing any barrening here, so.
Not really.
All right, so here's the thing. But now what do I stamp on? I'm just going to stamp onto the plates.
I think so.
I want you to think about
I'm
this.
going to turn this air conditioning off. I'm cold. Just letting you know.
Okay, let me see the. Okay, we're getting into the point here where I've got to get rid of the rock.
We love you, Rock.
I'm not going to need that, and I don't need that. Okay, where's the stampies?
Right here. So these are the same ones that I used on Monday.
All right, now I don't know what I'm thinking about. Sometimes I'm just.
I love you.
I
wasn't going to argue with you.
We're not.
You had some ideas.
I know, but you should have said, why are you using that great big plate?
Because I'm a nice person.
Well, you don't have to be nice about stuff like that, Mariah.
I understand.
You can point out things that are, should be obvious. Are.
Like Mr. Global. I told him he was stupid because he was being stupid. Lost a promotion.
I don't know that this green's going to mess me up, but I'm not going to take a chance because I'll tell you what, it's just been keeps on giving.
That's right.
I do think it's dry.
Hi, Rosemary. No worries.
But now these are the plates. These are the. Oh, this one isn't good. It's getting a little bit.
Yeah.
Stickery, but it's not like my others that I can pick up and do the Dairy Queen. Frosty situation. Okay, now here's what I'm thinking. I think that these would be really cool out here in this big area where there's nada.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength as far as that's concerned.
Good. Okay, so we're going to bring back our gray. I'm going to put a little gray onto the plate here.
Oh, and I'm going to go get a little bathy thing so they can, be plopped into it.
All right. Now, I put away my...
Hey, I noticed the vacuum cleaner, by the way.
Okay, well, that wasn't enough paint, but, that's all right. Just go ahead and go with it. This is a very thin layer of paint.
Here, can you reach over this far?
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks cool. I love this. Yes, and these are the Weaver Bird Nest stamps by Sophia. And the stencil here is Ovals All Over by Darcy. Links are in chat if you're ever wondering, hey, I love that thing that I'm seeing, whether it's a stencil or stamp. You can get that PM Artist Studio. And you can be guaranteed that somewhere at some point in time, you will see a link to the exact thing in chat. That's how it happens over here.
Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit more.
Put them in that positioning, but
paint over here on my hoop-de-doo and roll it out again.
Hello, Alice.
Right over the top of what I just had down there. And again, we have slightly open paint here.
I love the difference between using inks and the paint. They stamp differently, y'all.
They really, honestly, and it's really hard to explain. It's just, you just need to get in there and use them, and use them in different ways. I don't know if I love that, but.
Oh, I kind of do. I'm here for it.
Are you?
Yeah. I wish you'd do something with those 3 little ones that you put together. I don't care for that. They need something. One of the big ones over it, but not too dark and, you know.
Well, you're just, you know.
You wanted me to be opinionated. See, she doesn't like it when I give out the opinions about things. Okay. Explain slightly open paint. Open paint means that it has a longer dry time. If you are talking about it as far as a particular brand, Golden calls their paints open. They like have it on the packaging and it says open. It's big. That means those paints will take quite a bit of time to dry. Obviously, depending on where you're at, more than others, but you know, they do. Gives you more time to work with them. But it also...
Look at this, Mariah, what happens when you overlap them.
Yes. That's I don't know why you put all those little ones congregated together. Very interesting choice.
They're on a petri plate, and this is this little
thing happening. But I am liking it better now. It still bothers me some. I'm working through it. This is a me thing. Over here.
I want this one. Now my paint is starting to dry.
Yeah. So you can roll some more out, or I'm kind of curious if you spritz some water on it, and what would that do?
Probably not what
good.
You would want it to do.
Okay. Oh, no, we love questions. Okay, Nadine says this may be an odd question. When you said stamp on the gel plate, I was thinking stamping the design on a clean gel plate, let it dry, then pick it up. Would that be a better... You can do that.
Tom Bien.
That is actually what I was talking about, Nadine. But see, P went a different direction.
Well,
she likes the paper. Number one, she likes to put the paper on the gel plate because it holds the thing in place.
It does. Also
gives you a squishy surface, which is very nice.
It does.
And she's very heavy with her.
I'm heavy-handed.
And that's why it's nice that it's holding it in place. I do love this. This is making me very happy.
Okay, I'm running out of oomph on my paint here. All right, now before this really does start to all right, I'm just going to put this over here and
okay, call that dunsies for now.
Call that dunsies for now.
Okay.
Oh, that's my gold. I don't want that. Don't want that either. Oh well, we've already got this.
Yes. One. Oh, and thank you. So
this is mucked about, and we'll just go ahead and
stamp direct to plate there.
Stamp it right on there.
I love it. Mo put in the link to the Weaver Bird Nest stamps. They come in minis and regular size. So the ones that you see here are of both. Because see, there's a big set, has all the different ones, and then there's a little set, has all the different ones.
Okay, we kind of got a situation over here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to go with it.
Okay. Hi, Nairi.
All right, can you see what's happening with the stamp here? You're getting some of the texture from the underneath that's partially dry. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Creating kind of a texture. I'm going to put that one over here in the
little water dish.
a water dish.
Hey, Lee.
I don't know that that's going to show through that, but I have a feeling that that's pretty transparent. But can you see what's happening there with the yes, and I just rolled on. I should have probably cleaned off my plate. I was just being very...
Well, Patty, okay, that is a fabulous question. She says, how important is it to register your paper? And do you have the tools that you use for that, or just tape the paper down? We are not that kind of people. We have done it. It did not go well. It frustrates P because she doesn't like to line things up or feel the pressure of lining things up.
I might give that another go here, sometime, but
maybe that'll be in our next beginner video.
Right now, I'm just not really interested in doing that.
But yeah, that is a really great way to do it. Is taping the paper down.
Yeah, and flipping it up and back. There are many demonstrations that show how to do that. I don't know of any. I mean, I've watched some of them, obviously. The thing about it is,
Darcy, Eddie, have y'all done that? I think Carrie might have done the tape thing before.
Okay, I'm just explaining.
Darcy says, what is that's like measuring. We don't do that here. We don't do a lot of it. We try to avoid it. It usually sets us up for some angry moments of frustration.
Yeah.
Eddie says he has done it, but not on camera.
I've done it on camera and no one was happy.
Oh, okay. And then Karen says, what is registering your papers? Or is that legit, or you just been like, well,
no, it is legit.
Let us know if you really do want to know, and then I'll explain it. Yeah. And then, yes, Fran remember Fran did a whole thing. So I think she got frustrated with us because we wouldn't really do it, and we don't like doing it. Okay, it's legit. All right. So registering your paper, there's lots of different ways. There are little... Oh, you know who's a great one? Teresa over at Cabana. Y'all, please put her link in chat. She's wonderful, and she does a lot of registration. A lot of card makers do registration because they want things to hit like exactly in a particular spot. You can do that with printing with the gel plate too, but a lot of times pieces like building layers in a different way. Like it doesn't have to line up to something.
Yeah, I'm not doing landscapes. That's the main thing that and you know at this point I might go back and do some landscapes. I've got more under my belt as far as understanding my paint, number one. Number two, being able to use multiple masks to achieve your end goal.
Because we've even talked about that too, is like
it's pretty complicated.
It is. And it's something that requires a little extra skill and time. Like, not to mean that it's, not doable, but you have to have a particular timing and also just something very particular in mind.
Okay, now
we don't do a lot of that.
I'm just wiping this off.
Yeah.
It should be taken to and a soft toothbrush to see how it's starting to clog up there in that inner thing there. You don't want that because after a while you're going to lose the definition of your stamp.
Yeah.
But this is a good way to, if you're I could still go ahead and use that. I mean, and just clean it up, like that. Dab it and see it came out. But if I really, if I'm finished with the stamp and everything, you can see that there's still some residue around the edge there.
Yeah.
That should not be there. But these little, this is, I don't know what, pastries.
Pastries, y'all.
pastries. And Isabella tried to throw that away. I'm going to have a little
Can you believe
chat
that?
with her. And now she cleaned all my stuff off of the thing, and now she's got all of her.
Did you hear me in the bathroom? I was like, oh, it looks nice in here.
I was like,
it is her bathroom.
Hey,
Technically.
she is sharing bathrooms. And as much as I clean her bathroom.
That's true. Maybe y'all should work something out. I feel like this is a great opportunity to really work on everyone's compromising skills.
I may have to just bite the bullet and use that one.
We got 10 minutes. I don't know where time went.
Cleaned off here.
Just getting into
I'm not
things here.
quite finished yet.
I know. We got 10 minutes. Maybe we go over a little bit. Yeah, but Karen, I don't think that would give you much joy. Just knowing that, like, she doesn't even like to let the prints dry because she's like, I'm ready to move along and get the thing. I think registration would be very frustrating for you. It is frustrating to us.
And here's the other thing. So you're coming in and you're doing your different layers of paint. You have to wait for that layer to dry before you do the next one.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Slap it on there. That's not how it works.
And don't let those videos over on the Instagrams fool you because they have edited that business.
Oh, and that just, it sort of makes me really angry because it just sets people up for, a very unsatisfactory experience because they just whip it down there.
Especially children. My baby has no concept. I'm like, dude, do you understand how long it took them to create that thing? And even the video and the editing process and everything? No. That is setting unreal expectations. That's my feeling on it.
I'm loving the consistency of this paint. I don't know if y'all have observed that, but
yeah.
I mean, the coverage is beautiful. That is one of the things I will tell you about that paint.
That paint.
The new paint.
The Meaden paint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just, this has some stuff on it, but not enough. So we're just going to come in, put that back down.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to figure out where the first of the conversation was. Okay, Sophia says, just a gentle scrub with a soft toothbrush and water will get the residue off. So as long as you put the stamps on a damp surface till you get to, get over there and clean it just like P did. Wonderful. That's fabulous.
I use a little bit of Dawn.
And then she says, just don't use once you've used that toothbrush for paint, don't use it on your teeth. See, PSA right there.
Oh, just put it over in the guest one and they'll never know.
Don't do that. Don't ever use a toothbrush here at the PMR studio house.
Sharon. No, we were doing this project and she brought the toothbrush in and just, I don't know what we were doing. I can't remember exactly, but I said, oh, it's great. That's a great toothbrush. This is not mine, it's Bill's. That was her husband. She didn't use her toothbrush. She used Bill's.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at that.
That's fabulous. That's what you were trying to do the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we were trying to do. And that's a lot more better. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's take this one that's a little bit anemic. And you can see we still have some paint out there, but what it's not going to get everywhere. We don't really care about that, okay? So don't, get all panties in a wad. Just go with me on this.
Got 6 minutes. I'm super pumped about this color combo. I just really like it. I like it a lot. Makes me happy.
I like it better than I thought I was going to. I do love the gray. You
That's
can
exactly
see
right.
The gray is mine.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I've already moved it. But look at that.
Stencils go so well together.
They do. They do. They do. Okay, I'm going to put this down.
Aqueous and ovals all over. Friends.
See if I can pick up a little bit. Nah, it's drying up. Now, okay, where's my person? We're going to leave that on there. Let that dry.
See, if you rolled out paint, okay, that's great. Thank you for saying that. So, perfect example of let that dry. It will stay there better. You could probably roll out. Maybe you could get away with it, but it's going to start blurring out in areas where you're like, oh man, I really lost any definition that I had. But if you let this dry, it holds the definition and allows you to add another layer of paint.
And then you put your paper down.
Yeah.
Because
and
now,
Chrissy, yes,
this is what you're going to be getting. It's this gray is such a lovely. It's such a warm, wonderful.
I like this gray. It's actually a more cool gray.
But it looks warm, and probably that's because I'm looking through this yellow stencil.
Yes.
Because when I look at this side, it looks blue.
Yes. That's the beauty of a gray.
It's the beauty of gray. And you know, you can use that same stencil. You can put down another stencil, put another layer on. You can put your stencil down, and you can ombre. I could ombre this before I put it down another stencil. See, the options that you have are just unlimited. Unlimited.
This is also why it's very nice to have additional plates.
Yes.
Because if you're just kind of working with one or two, it's going to take you longer, because this is why she needs more plates to keep her active and not worried about letting something dry.
Yeah, and I'm not going to waste that paint, even though it's probably not going to look great with this. I don't really care.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take the rest of this and put it in my...
Oh, in the other gray?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I've already got going there.
The washout bottle that's...
The washout bottle.
Becoming the most amazing gray ever, with a funky smell.
A little bit. I think it kind of...
It helped it?
Helped it.
More paint helped it.
More paint. I should take some of that stuff that Izzy walks around and sprays me with.
Oh, did you get like a special kind, Karen? I'm very excited about your Trapper Keeper situation. What? I did hear that part of the stream a little bit yesterday. She's going to have a Trapper Keeper for all the different design. I think she's saying the different designers. Is that how you're going to separate them out? I love it.
All right. Now, I'm taking a little extra time here on this since I realized the cost of paper. And I'm doing a really super fantastic sprayer off over here.
Hey, we were able to get a premium 24-pound copy paper at Costco yesterday. 800 sheets for $10. She's not tried the paper yet, but I'm assuming it's as good, if not maybe slightly more better than the 24-pound that she had of the hammer mill that just finished up. She's now using the 28-pound Hewlett Packard HP.
Now, this is the only thing. This stencil irritates me.
Okay, this is what Sophia was saying. She really had intended for people to just cut those out and lay them out as they want. Because it is tricky to get it down as is.
It really is, but I love it
she
so
likes
much.
It all
it's
together.
So tribal.
Well, you could still do the layout. You would have to, but then she'd have to keep up with all the pieces.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
We know how that goes. They end up in a pile all squished together.
If you don't turn that air conditioner back on, I'm going to start getting really huffy.
You are overdressed for today. That's all I have to say.
I'm busy. Look at me. I'm working out.
You're
over there just sitting there being all cute.
Less clothing on.
But I needed my striped shirt to go with my striped hat.
You look super fab.
And it all had to go with my new blue hat.
I needed to wear more clothing, I guess. It's not about you. It really was about me not wearing
There
enough.
you go. I'm really glad that you recognize that.
We have established the situation.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Zal has found an oval to use. Wonderful.
What's her oval?
I don't know. She just said she found an oval around here and she thinks she's going to be able to use it.
Look at that.
Oh, that's so fab. All right, and look at us at 5 o'clock. My Arty friends, we will be back here on Saturday evening over at the other channel. That's the CAW. That's the Creative Activist Work. If you don't know, there'll be a link in chat. If you want to go over there and hear us talk about, you know, all sorts of things, mainly social justice and what's going on in the world, history, all sorts of things, usually about what's going on in the world. And oh my God, there's so much. And then tying it into different aspects of who's it, what's it. But otherwise, we will be back here on this channel on Sunday. More of this madness, books to be built. Who knows? You know, there's a heart box that needs expansion. There's just so much to do. So little time. Until then,
love you.
Like a
long haul.
Bye, guys.
Ah, this is so wonderful. I'm